welcome to Devlog number 11. I'm Tina, Community Manager at PGI, and I'm sitting here with Lisa, a 3D artist, and Alex, our concept artist. So, how are you guys feeling today?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Good. Excited to be here.
What were you guys working on today before this?
I am the cockpit artist here at PGI, so I'm working on Wave 3 right now. So currently the Arctic Cheetah.
I see.
I'm working on the orthos for the crab. That's it.
So you're working on the Jaguar right now?
Yes, I just finished it up actually.
Yeah?
It's a pretty cool looking mech.
That's the way Alex concepted it, to make it look cool.
I guess.
So, how much research do you do before you start working on a cockpit?
Well, before I start, I always have the concept art provided by Alex, so I kind of have an idea of what it's supposed to look like. And I also usually get the high poly model from the mech modelers, which is really helpful in making it look like the inside matches the outside. And that's really helpful. But I also get a lot of inspiration from places like Sarna and Alex's brain, because he knows everything about Battletech. And yeah, I definitely look at a lot of cockpits online. Sometimes I just type cool cockpits in Google Images and see what comes up.
Oh, so that's like the one we saw on your desktop. You have a cockpit on your desktop image.
That is the Douglas D7. It's actually a cockpit from the 1950s.
Oh wow, it looked very impressive.
It actually inspired the IS cockpit mechs for after the King Crab. So the King Crab, the Zeus, and the Urban Mech all have styles inspired by that cockpit.
The Urban Mech. That cockpit has a lot of jokes on there, doesn't it? Can you tell us about those?
Well, we wanted to do something that would be kind of fun and unique because it's the Urban Mech, the Urby. It's just a really fun mech, but we still wanted it to look kind of like it fit in the Battletech universe, not a joke. I know there were some people who are interested in steampunk and shag carpet and hot tubs and lots of silly things. So I just came up with some ideas to fill it in. Alex helped me with that. He liked the idea of putting a speedometer in there, so I added some sticky tabs. You designed them from scratch. You have nothing to really, from the past. No, that's true. I have pretty much the exterior concepts, and that's it. So everything on the inside is inspired by real-life cockpits and whatever I can think up to make them feel cool and interesting and make sure I keep good visibility while also making them there and present and feel unique, even because every single one is unique, and I work really hard to make every single one have its own elements that fit together and help make it worth being cool. Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to separate the IS and the clans mechs too, right? You have to try to differentiate those, right?
Yes, the inner sphere mechs are definitely more inspired by the older kind of technology we have. So I try to look at 1940s, 1950s kind of cockpits, and also what the previous cockpit artist has done before me, because I did not do all the cockpits for the game, just the last ones. And yes, and the clans they're newer. Obviously the clan tech is more advanced, so they get more unpainted metals, and they feel more cramped. They have good visibility, so they're kind of fun to make because they get to be a little bit more industrial, a little bit more science fiction, whereas I try to keep the inner spheres more based on real cockpits, feeling more real materials, that type of feel to them.
Do you have a favorite cockpit?
My favorite clan is the Nova, or sometimes it's the Kit Fox, depends on what day you ask me. I like the really unique cockpits, and the Kit Fox has sort of the almost T-shaped kind of cockpit. And for inner sphere right now, I really like the Grasshopper because I like the asymmetrical cockpits a lot. You can kind of see into the mech. You can also see what's outside that one. So
you were also working on the Executioner, is that right?
Yes, recently? I finished that one recently, and that one is fun because the Assaults, they get to be big, heavy mechs, so they get the thicker bars and they get very large cockpits with lots of I get to play with lots of shapes and get lots of side windows. So if you look sideways, they're a lot bigger, more roomy. Pretty fun to work on. A lot of work though.
And do you have a favorite cockpit?
Probably the king crab.
Oh.
Just nice and wide visibility, and I could see the claws when I keep spamming the door open close button. So I usually at the start of a match will just start facing people and just start really fast.
And you're right now you're working on the crab, is that right?
Yeah, I'm doing the orthographics for the crab right now. I just started, just finished up doing resistance versions of the Resistance 2 lineup. So in like the paint scheme with all the extra geo and everything like that. Yeah, that's what I'm working on now.
Now that you have designed over 40 mechs.
That many, wow.
Do you have another favorite that you're hoping to tackle one day?
Oh geez, I really do want to work on the Bushwacker. That one's a fun design.
Has a funny name too.
It's kind of like it's kind of a boxier looking crab, but it's got, I don't know, more stuff going on. It's more of a generalist. It kind of looks like an attack chopper on 2 legs. I just like the aesthetic.
If you were a real live MechWarrior, what mech would you be?
Oh, what mech would I pilot?
Sorry, pilot.
Oh, but if I could be a mech, oh, that would be great. Probably one of the crab ones, either the regular crab or the king crab. Those
You
things.
like the claw
I
types?
like the claws. They speak to me. I like the claws.
Not the Timberwolf? That's what I would choose.
Everybody chooses the Timberwolf.
Because it's so good.
I would too.
Yeah, but everyone's doing it.
Although those light mechs, the speed is pretty fun. I can imagine it's like being in a little race car or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but you can only take 1 or 2 hits and then you blow up.
Yeah, but you know, if you're
you
not
get hit.
actually fighting, you're using it for. Okay.
Using it to scout instead.
Yeah.
Behind enemy lines. That sounds even more dangerous.
All right. So, was there any challenges in the Wave 3 pack? Any mechs that were challenging?
Yeah, the Arctic cheetah. It wasn't until I started it that I realized that those missile boxes on the shoulders were going to be kind of a problem, maybe just in terms of like they needed special treatment since they were up here and fixed, whereas every other missile launcher on every other mech is down past the elbow. So we had to figure something out for how those would work. Aside from that, no, the mechs were pretty straightforward.
And how's the Resistance 2 mechs going?
Oh, those went well. The crab was my favorite to do. The Black Knight was probably the hardest one, I think, relatively speaking. Just a lot of different takes on it and trying to make the that really dude in a night suit with guns attached look proper military, and yeah, it was a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, actually a lot of players commented on the helmet. They really like the helmet shape.
Oh, good.
Or the head, rather. Are you working on the Resistance 2 cockpits right now, or?
No, I'm still working on Wave 3. Alex gets to work quite a bit ahead of us. And I'm working alongside the mech modelers. So working hard to make sure they get out on time and all that.
How far ahead, like, had you looked at the Resistance 2?
Oh, I always look as far ahead. The concept art's really fun to look at. Yeah, I've already started thinking about how they're going to look, but I got to make sure I stay focused on Wave 3 first. The crab is my favorite one from that.
Yeah.
I think it looks the coolest. It's very unique.
It's pretty cute. I saw it too.
It's cute, yeah. Okay, it's cute. But it's also, I don't know, it's got a long head. It's got its own personality. I like it when they have a very unique, distinct personality like that.
hoping we can get that like looking down the hood kind of in first-person view aspect to it, if possible. I don't know.
The Dragon has it.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be possible. Yeah.
No,
We always attach parts now from the
Right,
exterior, so I don't see why not. It's on tape now, I have to do it.
My only regret is that that nose is going to get in the way of seeing the claws.
Yeah, the claws aren't going to be visible for that one, probably.
Oh well.
You're sitting on a big box.
Yeah.
How happy were you with the redesign of the crab after doing the king crab?
Pretty good. I tried to keep it pretty close to the original mini. I kind of went a little out there with the claws, and basically all I wanted to do with the legs was make sure it didn't look like it was falling over like the miniature does, and kind of had to add an actual cockpit to it because the mini doesn't really have a visible head. So yeah, I had to add that to it. But otherwise, I tried to keep the design, you know, not that much changed because I really like the original one and I think it looks pretty cool as is.
So, also, when do we get a new pilot?
A new pilot? Well, that's actually being worked on by one of the mech modelers, and it's looking really good. So I can't say when, but it's coming.
I'm sure people can't wait for that.
I can't wait for that either.
So how often do you play MechWarriors?
4 or 5 times a week now.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
at least 1 or 2 drops. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
After work or, well,
Yeah, just after work
Yeah.
here, yeah. I should probably start playing on my dev account.
we'd like to hide. What about you?
I haven't played in a while. I've been a little busy, but I'm trying to play some more on weekends and stuff.
You guys should just join the dev drop on Fridays. We have it quite often.
We're not very good.
No, I know.
That's why you should play, because you're probably one of the better people.
No.
We get our butt kicked. That's for sure.
I'm mediocre, and I've seen the people out there. It's like expecting the feeder fish to fight back against the big fish.
Well, I'm gonna play. I got headphones finally, so I can actually use VoIP on there.
Yay!
Yeah, I'm gonna play. I'll give it a try. See if I can help the team at all. It won't be 12-0.
You're pretty good with mediums, aren't you?
No,
Was
I play
it mediums?
heavies.
Oh,
and
you play
assaults.
heavies. Oh,
yes,
okay.
currently
okay.
I like the Timberwolf and the King Crab to play.
The Timberwolf's also
Yes.
my favorite to play. I just put a bunch of lasers on them. Thank you very much for your time from your work to come talk and
No
chat.
problem.
And yeah, that's everything. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time. So Lisa, why are you the executioner? Do you know? Do you have any ideas why Dennis chose this?
I don't know why my boss chose me to be the executioner.
No comment.
I have no idea.
I got
What
no
are
idea
you?
why I'm the Arctic cheetah. I literally don't.
I don't know, I kind of see it.
What?
Yeah,
can
I do.
see it?
I can see it.
What?
It
What
looks like
are-
a clever mech.
What?
And you're pretty clever.
What? I'm not clever.
Which one am I? What is that?
Which one are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, that's the Black Knight.
Ah, okay. What is this? Get out of here, stalker.
Yeah.
So
Um.
hybrid MechWarrior stalker meme.
Yeah, I'm a fan of the Stalker games, and yeah, the original Stalker concept art. I threw a whole bunch of references all over the paint job, and it's also a throwback to just an old doodle that I had done on the internet like years before, and you know, actually based the look of the Stalker on, since people seem to really like that picture, so I just rolled with it.
His toes are
Yeah.
15 years.